to the iPad, and so I had to disconnect for a second and make sure all my connections were okay. Okay. Well, still learning YouTube. So I don't know how to see my... So weird. All right. Well, welcome in, welcome in. I can finally see the chat, and we can get to work. I'm going to remove the background. Now, this is an old photo, so this one's going to be a little bit tricky. Mm-hmm. I'm going to turn that opacity up all the way because that's just ridiculous. We don't want all these different colors of white down here. You start messing with that opacity, all of a sudden the eraser don't erase fully. And then you get these different shades of white that are all going to show up when the laser burns it. It's got to be like a nice, even, opaque white there. That's why I go with the background white. I don't even color it white. I just go with the background and just erase. Plus, it's helpful when doing the layers. So this way I can put a black line around them and come up in the layers. Hey Amber, how are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. Now we can see looking at this one, looking at just her, because we're doing 5 different people here, so this is going to be a lot of work. But just looking at her, you can see her hair is almost all white, which is not going to leave a lot of dimension in the wood burn. I like to have a little bit more dimension in there, so we're going to throw some low lights in her hair. And that way she has a little bit more dimension when we do the wood burn. Forgive me, I'm eating my lunch right now, so... I'm going to throw the TV on in the background. What I'm allowed to watch. And get away with. Oh, I don't want to watch Harry Potter. And if I really want to watch anything, it's kind of nice to just be silent sometimes. Okay. Like it's kind of just like come over here, kind of thing. And this is, you can see this photo's pretty grainy, so when I zoom in, you can't even see any eyeballs here on him, so I gotta throw in some eyeballs, some whites of the eyes. We're gonna have to do a lot of work so that he's legible on the wood, because otherwise that's not gonna be real legible. Grainy photos make grainy wood burns. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, shucks, what did I do there? Somehow I got a big mark on his face. Want that? No bueno. What's going on there? Something in our hair. Looks like. Not quite sure what that is, but it looks like it goes to our hair. I kind of want to get rid of it and just take it out. What do you think? What should I do, Amber? Leave it or take it out? I'm going to go with it. I don't like it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's important. Oh, it's like a light. That's what it is. Oh, they're out there camping. We're going to keep that. All right, I get it now. So this picture was pretty grainy when I first got it, but I use this app on a phone called Photo Pro. Make sure I'm saying this correctly here. It is called Up Photo, UPPHOTO, and that makes a photo a lot more clear, which is nice, and it really cleared it up quite a bit. It was very grainy before. Now it's still grainy, but a little less grainy. Which just makes my job easier here. But first we're going to get rid of the background, and then we'll go from there to kind of adjust what needs to be adjusted. No, I don't want to download an app. I just wanted to listen to some music. We'll go to YouTube. Listen to some. Netflix made the same movie 5 times. Impossible meta projects that never happen. Ooh. Paint basics. That's what I'm talking about. Where's my battery? Skip it. I'm gonna get YouTube Premium so that I want to start getting a spray paint art too. That's like my next thing I want to do. I'm already messing with spray paint all day anyway, so might as well. So I start out just removing the background because the background just takes away from the photo. It's easier to make them pop out of the wood and be 3D when there's no background interference. So I'm just going and erase all the background first, and then we'll go in and detail them out and make them look better. So it starts out spray painting black and then red with some white speckles on it. Like, okay, I could do that. I really just use paper to, like newspaper to dab it, you know? We can use our laser to make any stencils we want. So a lot of the spray paint art is used. They use stencils for them. So I'm gonna buy some black uh, plastic stencil paper to laser. I can use that for airbrush and t-shirts and doing this paint art and stuff. I also want to use the stencils for plaster art on walls to do mandalas and stuff. I think would be really cool. Make little tiles and tile mandalas on the wall. I think that would look really pretty. And then you could like paint them different colors. Oh god, that'd be so cool. Now I'm gonna have to try it. I need someone who will let me do stencil mandalas on their wall. Okay. I'm going to the background. Hmm. Was I coloring it white the whole time? And I thought I was erasing? That's funny. Hmm. Oh, yeah. I guess I've just been coloring this. That's too funny. Oh, shut up. Yeah, so I'm guessing this is some sort of headlamp right here on her head. I'm gonna tighten that up a little bit. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to adjust this quite a bit. See, his eyes are way too dark. Can't see the whites of his eyes. Well, I don't like this photo at all. What the fuck is going on there? Oh, I don't want that. Hold on. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. That's gonna be a major issue. What the fuck? I'm going to renew. I'm going to renew. I don't even want to mess with that no more in post. Alright, insert photo. Try this again. Put the background back on. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Mm, yep, good enough. Let's try this again. I did. Come on. Alright. Alright. Same live and come back in. That was cool. I like the colors he's using so much in this show where he's using some pinks and blues and purples. All my favorite colors. He's doing a little bit of yellow in there. I probably wouldn't have thrown the yellow in there personally, but that's okay. Strokes for different folks. I'm gonna get rid of that little focus, bro. There we go. And then once we get the, ooh, that's too big. Skip. Yeah, I like the space scenes, but I'm probably more partial to the water scenes. It goes more with my salty lunatic vibe. Yeah. Too big, too thick. Sorry, I'm like. I'm about to go to the store and go buy some poster board and start doing spray paint art here now. I'm like, I was just talking about doing ceramics this morning, but I think I need to do some spray paint art before I get into ceramics. This shit's fucking cool. I want to do the spray paint art for a minute. Yes. Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Yeah. I'm doing good, thank you, Robin. Just working on my new portrait today. I'm gonna be doing a dog portrait next. Well, oh, come on, bro. Did I really? I did. I just can't anymore. Look, this is how we solve that issue, just like that. And just like that, it's gone. Forget about it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Miss Robin. I appreciate you. Always do love me a special delivery. Okay. So now that we got it cropped out, now we got to do the real work, which is to add the highlights and the lowlights. So I'm going to do another layer. I don't want to be drawing over the portrait that's already there, so we're going to add to it instead of drawing right on it, which is important that you go to your next layer up. All right, so let's start with, right here, I'm going to go with a grayish color. I don't want it to be too much dimension, but I want to add some dimension to her hair. So I want to make sure we're on a new layer. That's really important. And we're going to come up here and we're going to just add some. I'm just going to add some dimension to her hair. And that way, when we laser it, her hair's got some dimension to it and it's not just flat. I don't want it to be just flat. You can see it's got some dimension down here, but I want some dimension all through the hair. So we're just going to add just a few little lines like that on top, and that'll make a big difference. I'm going to come in with the blender and just smooth that out just a little bit. Let's erase that. Alright, let's go ahead and smooth out these lowlights that we just added. And we, may need to do more. We'll take a look at it. But I like to smooth this out because I don't want it to look real harsh when the laser does its work. I want it to be blended and soft in there. So whatever I add, I try and keep it just to a soft, natural look. And I add a little bit more to that, but we'll try to stick with that and see. Let's see how that looks. That looks a lot better. Now she's got some dimension in her hair. We're going to add some more of that to the other side here. And kind of keep that going. And we can go with the natural kind of movement here. Mm. I'm going to put this new line on a different layer because I'm going with a little bit darker here of a black just right next to the hairline, and I want to blend this in and I don't want to mess up what I've done with the gray, so just keeping this going on a little separate here. And I'm just going to blend that up a little bit more just to kind of blend up the black that was already there, but just kind of bring it up a little bit more here to the top of her head. Let me go back to this other layer and smooth that. Smooth that out a little bit. So now she's starting to look a little bit better. Whereas the shading goes in her hair, now she's got a little bit of dimension. Her hair won't look so flat in the wood burn, so that's important. So her glasses look a little dark and her forehead looks a little bright. So we're going to go in here and try and smooth out this black here along the hairline. I'm going to go in and actually add another layer here and do another little black sweep, but this time instead of blending it up into the hairline, I'm going to actually smooth it this way into her face a little bit to give her forehead a little bit of shape, so it's not like just this like flat forehead that's just, she needs a little bit of shade in there on her forehead. So I'm going to raise the size here and lower the opacity just to kind of smooth that out. Not so much. Just kind of try and smooth that a little bit into her forehead. That's obviously a little too dark, but we're going to smooth that out. That's the whole effect, so we'll just keep rolling with it for now. She definitely needs some shape here to her forehead. It's just too flat, white, and then you got this deepness on the sides. It just needs to blend a little bit better here. So we'll kind of like that, a little bit of shape into her forehead, and we'll we can smooth that out with a lower opacity brush, and that way it's not like too wild crazy, but now she's got a little bit of some shape in there a little bit, and it's not just super flat and white. I think that's not a bad idea, actually. Kind of bring some lightness around the top and just get a little bit of darkness coming here by her eye. There we go. That looks a little bit more natural of a shape than what was there before. So now her glasses are like super bright or black. I don't like that, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to highlight. We'll add some highlights to her glasses because that's just too dark. It'll just look black in the wood burn, and we don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and add some highlights here. Follow with the rim. keep the rim white. And we'll come back and add that. I like to do off of one side here and kind of just blend this, raise the opacity back up, make that a little smaller, and just kind of blend that just to brighten the glasses a little bit so they're not so dark, because they'll just disappear when the wood burns them. We don't want that. We want it to have some. We don't want it to be completely sunken in the glasses. So. So the way that the laser burns is that anything that's white is pretty much not going to be burned at all. Anything that's black is going to essentially like be obliterated. So you want to make sure there's a lot of contrast from white to black and just about every little detail of what you're working on here for it to really look. Hmm. 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 Alright, I'm going to try and smooth that out a little bit so it's not so rough in there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna try and tighten up her mouth here. All right, Robin, see you in a little bit. Okay, so now for him, we definitely need to do some work because I can't see his eyes at all. I'm gonna try and guess a little bit here on what's going on. Hmm. Hmm.
And then again, you come back over that and add leaves to your tree. Let's see. I'll do something else real quick. Planets. Planets are a great way to start out. Very, very fun, beginner level kind of thing. Let's just stick with this. Colors down. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. This time we'll go with black. Now this, you can do all different options for creating a texture on the planet. Usually just crumple that up, lightly kind of brush it over. Boom, instant texture. Now, what you don't want to do is, what's a lid? There we are. What you don't want to do, now you want something round, you can either wait for this to dry, or use something like a lid, a Tupperware lid, a paint spray can lid, anything round. It's going to get you the size, that's going to be the size of your planet. You do not want to come in though like that, and then paint around it and go, oh look, the planet. Because that's not a planet. I mean, if anything, it looks more like a hole in the thinking leading down to like another area. The reason why it doesn't look like a planet is there's no dimension to it. And again, you need to play with the values a bit. So how you're going to make this three-dimensional is giving it a highlight and a shadow. And usually you just go ahead with white and black for this. And spray one side, give it a highlight. Come back at the other side, give it a shadow. Now, you come in. It usually helps to let this dry more. Since this is just a demonstration, maybe we could have showed you. You can go in here while it's wet and do this. Something else. To do that, it's going to put like a ring around the planet. This might show it. But now you got to go with that shadow and highlight. The best way to make your shadow layer pop is, I mean, if you're just going to use a black background, that's okay. It's kind of boring. It's usually better if you use some color. But then you can also come into that shadow side and just get a little pop on there of like some light eclipsing it. So now when you pull it away, yeah, so you can kind of make out right there that little bit of a ring in it. I like to avoid that personally, so it helps that this is dry first before you put that, whatever kind of stencil or cover you're using to make the planet. And then you see how the shadow side has so much more contrast when you either add color or you get a little bit of light, like something like light or a star or something eclipsing, that backside of the planet.
I'm just trying to add some more dimension to his hair now. And we'll come in and do just like we did on her and add some more dimension to his forehead. And do like a test burn on their faces to see how they come out, because you never know until you burn it, and the faces are the most important. So we'll do a test burn and make sure before we burn the big one.
Latex or nitrile gloves you get Walmart, Home Depot, automotive stores. These are great for keeping your hands nice and clean and safe. You can get all these harsh chemicals and stuff on there. I take a finger, spray some paint on there, and then just flick it around. I've been doing it this way for years, so I feel like I have tons of control with how I'm flicking and getting my stars put around. And now you have a space scene. Stars, planet, looks three-dimensional, and very, very minimal work for that. So there you have it. These are essentially all just the basics you need to get started with spray paint art. There's a few advanced things. I'll do another video showing a few more like advanced techniques that I cover in this. But these are your basic techniques. And I mean, you can incorporate all this stuff together. You can do a nice space scene in the sky, but then turn it into a nature scene down below. You can take stuff like the clouds, blend it into a space scene, and add color to them so that they look almost like a nebula effect. It's like a little hint of yellow in there. And now that could be, a nebula or something in space instead of just clouds in the sky. But you can, etch in, corals and all sorts of unique little structures and things. Make sure it's nice and wet. And you can see this in like my little mermaid painting. All these techniques. Just adding in strange shapes. I can even, etch in, seaweed if I want to instead of just painting make a whole underwater scene, and then again applying the same techniques for making bushes. You can come in and add, bits of like underwater vegetation, and just have, like I said, it's total creative control is yours. But just all these techniques, it's all the same. Actually, just use the very edge of this and kind of create that weird sort of like brain coral that's all just kind of roped in on itself. You see, this tool, incredibly versatile, a must-have. But again, all those techniques and all this come together, and it's just whatever you can think of, to do with it, do it. But all right, so there you go. That's gonna wrap this up a little bit longer than I intended. About 45 minutes. That's not bad though for a basics techniques video. So again, I'll have some stuff linked down below, so you can purchase stuff just right off Amazon. It'll get you started, like palette knives and both things. But other than that, again, try these techniques and just feel free to play around with it, get creative with it. And that's really how you're going to learn. That's everything. It's all about repetition and building up experience with it. And that's especially with art, is just trying new things out, see how it works. There are no failures. It's just learning experience. If something didn't work, okay, you learned how that didn't work. But now that you know that, you can work around that or apply it in a different way, to make it work out for something else. So, don't get frustrated with yourself. Just take your time and play with it and practice. If you have any questions, drop it down in the comments below. Catch me on my social media and stuff. I'm happy to help out and reply, bite you directly. If I can, like my Snap or Instagram or something, I can send you a video, talk to you directly. Especially on social media. If you paint something, tag me in it. I want to see what you're coming up with. If you have any questions, let me know. I really want to help and just, give something back. With that said, like, subscribe, check out my other videos, stay tuned for more, and yeah, appreciate it. Keep on creating. Draw things for you. Hi everyone, welcome to Color by Felix, and thank you so much for being here today. So, Thanksgiving is coming up, and I wanted to show my appreciation by making a full lesson here on YouTube for you. And so, I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot from this. And also, if you're interested in learning more with me as your mentor, check out my mentorship program. There's a link right here or in the description down below to learn more. Alright guys, let's get straight to it and have fun. Alright, so today I'm going to be painting on 14 by 18 studio canvas. It already has a gesso coat on it and ready to go. So I don't add anything to it. I paint straight on, and basically what I did to prepare this canvas, the only thing I did was add a glaze of water all over the canvas. What that does, and let it dry. You can use a hair dryer or let it naturally dry. Basically what that does is it stretches out sometimes you can get canvases that kind of loose on the edges, but when you add that water glaze, it stretches that canvas out and makes it nice and firm. So now this is dry and ready to be painted on. You could use any size canvas you have available. Just keep in mind, if it's a little bigger, make sure to add a little more paint. Obviously, if it's smaller, add a little less paint. For brushes, we're going to use my M1 blending brushes. These work great for blending with acrylics. So basically, I use one to dab in the line and then pick up paint, and then I'll be showing you exactly how I do this. And laying out all my colors where I want it to be. And then with the dry blending brush, I lightly press and swirl and blend all the colors in, and it creates a smooth transition. Also, we might use the M2 blending brush. This is a size smaller than the M1. It's the same thing, just a size smaller for certain areas here. And then also from my 4-piece brush set, this is the comes in a pack like this. I'll show you what's inside. We're going to be using number 8 and then number 4. These are the same brushes, just a size smaller. It's like filbert synthetic brush hair right here, filbert style. And then
that is that has a nice, you know, look to it. So what I do with this is I have like bushes and like especially branches and leaves. And since we're painting a lot of like trees and leaves, I'm going to be using this. And what I do with this is dab it in the water, and I'll be showing you. And working down also because it's easier to squeeze